Brook starts out with precious little wins for England. During last year's Men's 100, Harry Brook received a light-hearted but necessary reprimand from Sky Sports commentator Mel Jones. Brook, in his first season as captain of Northern Superchargers, his first leadership role in professional cricket, had made a habit of forgetting team news. On one occasion, Jones offered some polite advice. "Come on, Harry, you need to get better at this, you're going to do a lot more of them." On Wednesday in Birmingham, in Brook's first pre-match press conference as white ball captain, he flexed his improvement, running through the 11 for Thursday's series opener against West Indies. Barring a momentary hesitation when moving from the middle order into the tail, Bethel 6. Jack 7, Overton 8-inch, a full team in order, was read off the dome. Granted, this is the least you'd expect from an England captain in a sport so beholden to detail. But the bar is on the floor as far as English white ball cricket goes. Every win, no matter how menial, should be savoured. Even more so on the field. 3 poor global outings, an ODI record of 13 lost out of the last 17, 7 of them in a row, and the loose threat of not qualifying for the 2027 ODI World Cup mean the issues of the last era hang over this group. The first job of any new leadership team is to fix previous mistakes. And yet, arguably the biggest part of the last regime remains integral to this revamp. Jos Buttler's part in the solutions to the problems he failed to avoid has him back in his most comfortable position behind the stumps. He has not kept an ODI since 2023's tour of West Indies, though he did marshal from that position during last summer's T20 World Cup. "I think Jos is the best white ball batter in the world," crowed Brook. Whether that remains true, the fact is his numbers bear out that he is a better player with the gloves and without the captaincy, in every metric. His work with Gujarat Titans, he's been banging it in the IPL, is further testament to this particular combination of keeping without wider responsibility. Buttler was not at Edgbaston on Wednesday, another perk of being unburdened by captaincy, meaning he can lean on the fact sessions are optional. Having trained on Tuesday, Buttler opted for an extra night at home, having only just arrived back from India at the start of the week. Both Jacob Bethel and Will Jacks got back to the UK in the last 48 hours, which is far from ideal, but with them comes the variation in the slow bowling department, which was absent during the Champions Trophy and high on the wish list when Brook had his initial conversations with managing director Rob Key. Bethel's return comes after injury, and is such as you were. But Jacks, high class and underutilized, is a nod to doing things
Jamie
differently.
Smith as an opener that straddles both camps, as a newer take on an old thought. An inkling head coach Brendan McCullum had during the Champions Trophy, where Smith averaged 8 at number 3, that moving further up the order might suit him better. Pushing Smith towards the danger which, in this case, seems to be the new ball. McCullum, actually said it in Pakistan to me, and a few lads, he just had this burning desire, that Smudge could be an amazing opening batter in one-day cricket. So, we're giving it a crack and see how he goes, hopefully he does well. The travails at first drop against the white ball highlight the punt being taken. Smith's professional opening experience amounts to 22 T20 and 3 first-class innings. Set against his success down at number 7 in Test cricket, and the fact to swap with Jacks, who was actually an opener, puts players in more familiar roles, it seems a peculiar move. But, crucially, a positive one in the minds of a captain, coach and management setup who cannot quite fathom why a bunch of undoubtedly talented players have been in such a funk. The group will be challenged early on under Brook, as is his wont, and the loose promise to England's new skipper at this juncture he will be afforded his full wares for each series. And while that is clearly at odds with the lay of the land, notably limited overs tours of New Zealand and Sri Lanka that sandwich the Ashes, patient improvement is the name of the game. Returning to those glory days set in motion by Owen Morgan will take time. Nevertheless, West Indies arrive respectfully wary of their hosts for that recent history. Shai Hope had no problem lauding England as trendbuckers while also reiterating they are not here simply to be a character in someone else's story. Indeed, they have their own redemption, having missed 2023's ODI World Cup altogether. Now 9th in the ICC rankings, 3 points behind England, automatic passage to 2027's edition is far from guaranteed. As an opposition coming in to play against them, you certainly want to showcase your best skills because they kind of set the benchmark of one-day cricket, Hope said. But again, I'm not going to focus too much on what they've done in the past. I know they're going to be looking at us as trying to start their new winning streak.
It's within our power to make sure that we don't let it happen. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cricket insights.